Hey guys, welcome back to A Complicated Melody. I am here with my Extra Dimension Summer Spring 2013 haul collection. This is everything that I picked up, and I picked up quite a bit. I picked up a lot of eyeshadows, blushes, and the mineralized skin finishes. So I have a lot to show you guys, and the first thing I will show you is actually the brush that I picked up. This is a limited edition MAC 128 face brush. So this is an interesting brush because, as you can see, it has two fiber types. So you have the synthetic on one side and the natural fiber on another side, and these are they are limited edition, and there was a large shadow brush as well, but I was more interested in the face brush. So what you get here is it's very dense, and you kind of can do two type of finishes with the brush. You have a denser side, and you can put the color on, and then you have the softer side that you can blend it out. And so it has two dual purposes. It has two fibers in one, and I thought it was really interesting and nice to have, especially if you're like traveling, or this is something you want to just keep in your purse. And it's a little big for a purse, but you can do more than one thing with the brush, and that's helpful. I've seen some people say they've even used it for foundation. Now this is a very small brush, as you can see, so for it to be a face brush, it is a little small, but if you have a small head like me, it's okay. And I use it for blush. So cool brush here, and they are limited edition. So if you're interested, you can go to MAC and pick that up. So I'm going to start with the eyeshadows. I picked up 5 of the eyeshadows. They are the full size Extra Dimension, as you can see here, with the 2 grams of product. And last Christmas time, around the winter collection, it had the Extra Dimension shadows, but in a normal size eyeshadow, the smaller size eyeshadow. And so I was wondering if they were gonna be full size, and they are. So the first one is called Zestful, and it's a slight green. It's kind of a very light pastel style green. And these are all, as you can see, that Extra Dimension. It's going to be very shimmery, pearlized, I guess you could say. So this is a very nice green color. Really like this one. So you get a lot of that shine and shimmer out of the green. Then we have Smoky Mauve. And just like it says, it's a deep muted kind of mauve purple color. It's really pretty. That's what it looks like. So very pretty. Then we have the Dimensional Blue. So this is the blue. Surprise, surprise. It's a nice kind of steel blue. Very pretty. And these, I mean, swatch very well. A lot of color payoff there with these 3 colors particularly. So you have those. So the next 2 are lighter colors, and there was a silver, and I didn't get the silver. I have a lot of silver eyeshadows, and I just am not a huge silver eyeshadow fan. So this one is called Opalesce. And this is going to be hard to show on camera, but this has a gorgeous finish. It's kind of a pinky duochrome. It's very pretty, and it's kind of, it's like opal, and you know what an opal, the gem looks like. So there you can see kind of that pinkiness. Very pretty, very, very pretty. So there's that opalescent, and there you can see the pink. In the pan, it just looks white, and then when you swatch it, you can see the pink and the opalness, and it's just gorgeous. And opal's my birthstone, so I really like that one. And then the last one is called Triple Impact, and this one again looks almost white, very light, and it's a pink color, and like opalescent, it has kind of that super pearly finish. And this one is also has kind of a pinkiness, but maybe slightly more blue purple, and you can see it's especially swatched right next to opalescent. So, and when the light reflects off of it, I mean, it's just gorgeous. And I used triple set on my eyes today, so very, very pretty. I really love I love these two lighter colors. They're very pretty, especially opalescent. And I really like Zestful, the green. That's pretty to play with. So those are the 5 eyeshadows that I picked up. And then I also picked up the 5 blushes. And I will tell you that I probably should have swatched these in the store, and I didn't. I just told her I want one of each. And then when I got home and I didn't swatch them in the store, if I swatched them in the store, I probably wouldn't have left. This first one, it's called Bareness. And I did see swatches online, and I didn't really think about it. But anyway, here's Bareness. And Bareness is super, super light. And the color payoff is little to none here. So that's Bareness. And you can kind of see it, but on the skin, I mean, you just really can't really see a whole lot of it. So there's Bareness. And as you can see, I mean, you blend it out, it's not a whole lot there. More of a highlight, if anything. But it's not a whole lot. So that's Bareness. The next color is called At Dusk. And this one is just a little bit more of a color payoff. It's a slight, it's a pink, slightly lighter, slightly darker than the Bareness. And it's pink. And this one, again, these don't really have like super, a lot of payoff, super color payoff. But it's pretty. And so that's the pink. And I mean, right next to it, I mean, it's just slightly darker. Not a whole lot. You're not getting a lot of color payoff with these two. And I might have left them in the store had I actually tried them in the store. And I didn't. I just brought them home. So, what I also have is Blazing Hot. And this one is what I have on my cheeks now. So it's a slight corally color. Very light, very very sheer. And this one I like though. A nice coral color. And there it is on the skin. So get a little more color payoff. This one. Okay. And they are, I mean, they're very nice and they're smooth. Reminds me of kind of more of the baked blushes and kind of mineralized blushes. And but what I do like is that none of these have like shimmer in them or anything like that. And they blend out very nicely. And we have some extra dimension mineralized skin finishes if you want some shimmer, because these babies have plenty of shimmer. So the next one is called Fiery Impact. And this one is a nice kind of dusty rose pink. And we're getting to the last two, have definitely more color payoff here. So there you have Fiery Impact. Very nice. Very nice color. That swatches much better. And then lastly, I have Flaming Chic. And this one's a bright pink. So there we go. That's bright pink. Very pretty. And here we have that one. And that doesn't, can't really see it. There we have that. Let's see if I can pick a little bit more. Let's see that pinkiness. So there we have that. So these three just kind of fade into the skin. But the last two have just much more color payoff here. And so I'm a little disappointed in the blushes not having as much color payoff. But the last two, Flaming Chic and Fiery Impact, these two, nice color payoff there. So then lastly, we have the Mineralized Skin Finishes. And again, I just said, oh, put all three in the bag because they're just so gorgeous. And to be honest, I have two, from the previous collections. I have Superb and Glorify. So if you have these, you probably could have skipped one or two of these. But the one thing about the new ones is that they have literally two sides, whereas this one is just one. Same design, but it's just all one color. For the new ones, you get two. And you kind of even might get freaked out when you see it at first because there's like a deep groove in the two shades. And but for the size of this compact, yeah, that's nice because you have, I don't need all of one color if I can get two. So this one is called Definitely Defined. And this is what I have on my cheeks now. I have the lighter color. Now what you can do is you can use one side, or you can kind of swirl them around and kind of pick up both. And so this one is slightly pinky, and that's probably a better good true color of it. Direct light on it, it just reflects right back at you. But these are just, I mean, they are pretty shimmery, to say the least. So here on my index finger is the darker, middle finger is the lighter color. And these are very nice, gorgeous highlighter colors. This one's super, super bright. When you use it like that, like when you take a good swab of that, you get, I mean, a lot of reflection. The darker color here is a little bit more subtle, but very, very, very pretty color. That's the more pinky one. And then we have the Shape the Future. Shape the Future is deeper, kind of more reddish pink. You can see you have a light and a dark. And let's see, middle finger light, index finger dark. And this one has, look at that, very pretty. So there you have the two. There we go. This one's so pretty. You could definitely probably wear that by itself. Then you kind of have a little highlight there. And that one again is Shape the Future. And then you have Double Definition. So this is the more bronze and gold one. Very pretty. So let's get a little swatchy swatch of this. So there we have your gold bronze. Very pretty. And this is probably where some of the other ones will come into play if you have them, because the other two, well, I know I picked up Glorify, which is more of the bronzy one, and Superb, which kind of It has that slight light pink. So these are pretty similar. And Glorify is probably closer to this one, and Superb may fall into one of these. If you kind of swirl these together, you might get that. So those are the Mineralized skin finishes, which I think are going to be great for summer. And I love highlight. I love to highlight my cheeks, and I like a nice bronzy finish as well. So that is my haul for the Extra Dimension collection. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I will see you guys in the next video.